That's that pipsqueak strength for you. I gotta knock some sense into these MMA fans, man. Fedor Emelianenko. Fedor Emelianenko. This ain't Peaches and Creamville. Peaches and Creamville. Peaches and Creamville. Luque's covering up? Dude, he's not covering up. You guys are saying he's covering up. I'm looking at the chat. Oh, fuck, dude. Is Buckley gonna TKO him on the ground? Oh, come on, man. He's just quitting? Dude, what the fuck? He better not just quit. Bro, what is he doing? What is he doing, man? What the fuck? Vicente Luque doesn't have that dog in him anymore, does he? Are you kidding me? Dude, do not stop the fight. Do not stop the fight. Luque's fine. Luque's fine. Oh, fuck that. Dude, fuck that. Ah, fuck that, dude. Vicente Luque just quit. Absolutely pathetic. Should be ashamed of himself for quitting like that. What a disgrace. Wow. You lost to the worst fighter that you possibly could have ever fought. You lost to unranked forever Joaquin Buckley. Congrats. Vicente Luque, I never want to hear anyone hype him up ever again. I never want to hear anyone hype him up ever again as being a fun fighter. Fuck that, dude. He literally just quit. Pathetic. Look at this. He gets the takedown stuffed, and he just quits. He just starts shelling up after the first little pit-pat ground and pound shots. What a disgrace. You were glazing? No, I just thought Luque would be able to get it done. I didn't think he was going to shell up like that on the ground and just quit as soon as he got hit with the first ground and pound strike and have nothing. Wow, Joaquin Buckley. No grappling walk. I mean, Buckley's taking people down, but yeah, you're making Joaquin Buckley look like a beeb. What a pathetic excuse of a performance from Vicente Luque. Atrocious. He should be ashamed of himself from that. He should retire. Honestly, retire from the sport after that performance. Luque needs to retire. He literally quit. It wasn't even a fight. Vicente Luque just showed up to hit pads and just quit. Literally just quit. That's the only thing I'm taking away from it. Congrats, Vicente Luque. You literally just fucking quit. What a disgrace. It literally looks scripted, doesn't it? I'm not saying it is, but it'd be one thing if Buckley started rocking him on the feet and beating him up a little bit, but the fact that Luque just rolls over and starts shelling up after missing a takedown, what the heck? I never want to hear about Vicente Luque being decent again. And I know I was saying that he was going to win this fight, but my point is, people talk about Luque as being one of the most entertaining fighters that always brings it. I never want to hear it ever again. Dude, wasted my time as well. Vicente Luque wasted all of our time tonight. We stayed up until 12:30 a.m. to see Luque shit himself and quit and disgrace us. Buckley was always the right pick, brother. Dude, stop. Please stop, bro. Don't even get me started on that. Buckley was not the right pick. Buckley was not the right pick. You literally are hyping up him for getting a win over a guy that folded over and quit because he has no more dog in him. Yeah, he's saying sorry, dude. He's saying sorry. Good, good, good. He's at least apologizing. That was a disgrace. Dude, come on. You can't pick Buckley to win that fight. I'm sorry. People were saying in the chat, Buckley's never going to beat a guy that's ranked. Look at y'all coping now. Dude, Buckley's crying like he won the belt. This is crazy. Fuck, Buckley wins. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's so bad. Dude, you're never winning the belt. You're never winning the belt. I'm happy that he's a fun fighter. You know, he's got a good personality, but dude, this is such a Buckley type of win. This is such a Buckley gets ranked moment. He would never get ranked in a real fight. Buckley is the only guy that could get ranked from having Vicente Luque, of all people, just decide to quit for the first time in his career. He literally didn't even, win the fight. He just had Luque just wilt in front of him. It was a competitive fight. Buckley was winning a little bit, but Luque just decides to roll over. That's the only way Buckley could ever become ranked. It would never be by finishing someone like Luque for real. It would never be by, actually fighting someone that wants it and is actually good and is willing to push back and fight through adversity. It would only be against someone that for the first time in their career just rolls over and goes fluke mode. So, typical Buckley win. Dude, knowing Buckley, he probably beats JDM because JDM will quit like that too. Buckley's going to fluke his way to the top. Thank you for the $2 strike. Damn, you a hater for real. I like Buckley, but I'm not going to act like that was a decisive win. That was anticlimactic as fuck. Out of nowhere, Luque just started shelling up because he got hit with one little ground and pound shot. He fell to the canvas after getting a takedown stuffed like he had just got knocked out. Like, what's wrong with him? There's something going on there. Luque has to be injured or something. Yeah, he has to retire at this point. Gru is crying right now. By the way, massive cope. Thank you for the $2. I mean, he's a big Luque fan, and he's probably also seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. It makes absolutely no sense for him to lose like that. Cope is crazy. Buck's been getting... Oh, stop. Don't even call him Buck, dude. Call him Buckley. Don't call him Buck like you know him on a freaking nickname basis. Dude, stop Cope, man. My boy Buck's getting better. Buck's been getting better since 2019. You should have known, bro. Don't be doing that, dude. Don't be doing none of that, all right? All right? Buckley is not that good, and he just got a win because Vicente Luque rolled over and quit. Buckley didn't win that fight. Luque lost it, all right? Buckley didn't win that fight. Luque lost it. Let's not make any mistakes about this. Blood thinks he's on the team. Dude, Blood thinks he's a freaking Joaquin Buckley coach. He thinks he's Buckley's manager. Dude, you're coping, man. Buck's been on this grind for a minute, man. You should have known. Buck's the man. Been up for 13 hours to see Luque do this shit? I know. We've been live for 12 hours for Vicente Luque to just quit for the first time ever in his career. Makes no sense. One of the most sturdy fighters, durable fighters, quits due to pitter-pat ground and pound shots. Like, the last ground and pound shots that were getting landed were strong shots. They were heavy. But the shots that made Vicente Luque shell up and quit were like nothing. They were gusts of wind. Sean Brady would have smashed Vicente? Yeah, probably, dude. With that mindset, yeah, anyone beats Vicente Luque. I probably would have beat Vicente Luque at that point. I probably could have just pushed him over, eventually gotten to the... With the speed that he was thrown with the speed at which he was coming at Buckley with, I probably could have survived till the second round. I probably could have failed a takedown on him and reversed the position and beat his ass. Dude, I could probably beat him at this point. Like, I'm sorry. That's literally how bad his performance was. I'm sorry, man. But I think I get him out of there. Buck KO's Bilal? Buck, dude. Big boy Buck in the house, mate. Buckley, you can't even say... Bedtime, if you're in the chat, you know that wasn't a good win from Buckley, dude. You know that was a cheap win. You can't hype it up. No one can hype it up. Buckley got a nice silver platter handed to him. He got a nice Christmas gift. Christmas came early for Buckley. Fuck. Stupid Buck. God damn it. What a fluke win. Absolute fluke. Lucas hating Buckley is classic. I like Buckley, dude. I'm a fan of Buckley. But that win is like pathetic. Come on. That doesn't even count. I'm just mad that that was the fight that I was most hyped for. And it ended due to a fluke. It ended in the most anticlimactic way possible. Thank you for the 99 cents, John Burdug. Thank you. Weird fight, rigged in my opinion. He threw the fight. I think he just quit. Yeah, maybe he was injured and he was just like, yeah, fuck it. Like, I'm not even feeling good. I'm just going to quit now. Maybe that was it. The UFC's not rigging anything like that, but Flukus, you're just mad we're entering the Buck era. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. No pun intended. Thanks for the $2. Thank you for the $2. I'd rather see Buckley, Leon than Bilal. Fuck Buckley versus any of these guys, man. Buckley got a Christmas gift. He literally would never have been ranked. He wouldn't have even made it to the rankings if it wasn't for this short notice fight. And you know what? Good for him. Good for him for taking the opportunity. But Buckley was never going to actually get ranked on his own. He needed the help. He needed the Christmas gift. He needed Santa Claus to come to his rescue. Oh, fuck. He literally needed Santa to come to his rescue, man. That's exactly how he just got the win. Listen, Vicente Luque lost the fight and quit. Buckley just happened to be on the other side of it, and so whatever happens, happens. But, yeah, I can't count that as like a good win for him. He won the first round. I'll count it as a good sparring session for Buckley. I'll say Buckley looked good. It was a good sparring session. He showcased some good moves. Maybe we'll see how he looks in his fight, but he's looking good in his training camp right now. That's how I'm going to talk about this fight for the rest of history. I'll just treat it as a gym session. Thank you for the $5. Yeah, we need a biggest quitters tier list. Vicente better make an appearance on it. Also, that was a Gamrot-esque performance by Buck. Yeah, but, you know, Buckley didn't even look that bad. Buckley didn't even look that bad. Uncle Buck? Uncle Buck didn't look that bad, but it was Vicente that just looked atrocious and decided to just check out. I've never seen someone quit like that. I mean, I have seen people quit, but never like that. I mean, that was bad. Vicente shot a takedown, got it stuffed, and immediately started shelling up before he even got hit with any ground and pound shots. Luque looked like a second round Benoit on the feet. Yeah, he did. But he's always slow. He's always slow. Thank you for the $2. I'm not surprised based on his speed. I just would have liked to see Luque actually try. That's the difference. He just didn't try in that fight. Luque has never been the same since the Neal fight. True. And you know what? The RDA win wasn't that impressive because RDA literally gave Luque that win on a silver platter. I know we're talking about how Luque just gave someone a win on a silver platter. RDA just kept shooting takedown after takedown after takedown despite all of them getting stuffed. And it just happens that Luque had a good takedown defense that night, so he won. But yeah, RDA did not actually fight with an IQ, so Luque winning was not that impressive. Luque's overrated as fuck. Like, I picked him because Buckley's not good. Luque's still a proven top 15 guy, but he's like bottom of the barrel. Buckley, I just didn't pick him because he's not good in general. He like hardly beat Alex Morano. That performance made me want to watch the main event. Same. Literally, now I'm more hyped for the main event. I'm actually like super happy that the main event's on right now. This is a breath of fresh air after that. Menon Fiorot versus Aaron Blanchfield stinkfest decision. This is awesome. After that last shitfest. 185, 170 skill gap myth exposed. No, it wasn't exposed. It would have been exposed if Buckley like destroyed Vicente Luque, but he didn't. Buckley just happened to have a guy that just decided to shell up. So, I mean, think about it like this. Any MMA fighter on the planet shells up in front of you like that, and you're going to win a fight against them because the ref eventually steps in. Buckley winning was not impressive. That's like beating an NPC that you adjust the ability of them to go down to 0 for every single department. It's not impressive at all. It's like beating up someone that's never trained. You're just punching someone that has no ability to defend themselves. It's not that impressive to me. Buckley meat riders, all knowing damn well they only know him from that fluke-ass win 5 years ago. I mean, to be fair, that's not a bad thing to know him about because that was 5 years ago and that was like one of his early UFC fights. I know him from getting knocked the fuck out by Kevin Holland. That's where I originally know Buckley from. And then he, following that really good finish, didn't he get knocked out by Alessio Di Chirico in his next fight? Bad to the bone. Damn, bad to the bone. At least Yuri got dropped. Luque literally just gave up. I know. Literally just gave up. That was 100% him quitting. I'm going to say he was a quitter. I'm literally going to call him a quitter in my post-fight breakdown. My post-fight speech, I was about to say. I'm going to call him a quitter in my post-fight speech. Can't wait to give it, guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.